Hi, welcome back. So we are at the tool of the standard library in Python. There are a number of standard library comes along with the installation of Python. So you may want to check out the documentation of Python to find out about them. But I'm just bringing to you some of those examples, like some libraries related to operating system interface. For example, if you'd like to check the OS, you could see some of the functions that are really helpful. For example, if I would like to get to know the current working directory just by printing, so you will get the current work directory. Maybe you would like also to change the current working directory, just change my current working directory, and by deciding the new working directory, something like that. Maybe also you want to check something related to a daily file and directory management task. Check the shuttle, use shuttle to copy, for example, file. I could just decide on the file that I would like to copy and what is the name of the new file. Or maybe you would like to use also shuttle to move file from one place to another place. Also, you may want to check some library related to wildcards, libraries such as the globe one. For example, if I want to import the globe, and then I would like to find out most of the files that end up with a py, you will get, depends on if your current directory contains such a thing, but I don't actually in my current directory. Also, maybe you can check some library related to string patterns, matching. I think one of the most useful one is the RE. If I want to choose the RE to find, and then I can decide on the expression that I would like to search on. So for example, I would choose the following expression. If I run this, I think I will get no result at all. It's empty because I said the letter F followed by any letter from A to Z. So if I want to say, for example, P, I will get, I think, programming. That's correct. So if you want to change this to maybe L, get the language, and so on and so forth. So another one I think very useful is called math. For example, I could use math to check the cosine function of the pi. Also, there is the import random. By random is going to select from this list. So every time I run, I will get a different result. Another library called statistics. If you have a data set just like so, and then maybe you want to calculate the statistics, then you will get back the mean of this data set, maybe the median as well, or maybe also standard deviation, and many more. Maybe you can look at the internet access one if you are working on scraping websites. Of course, they are much more sophisticated one than this library in particular, but I think it's the backbone for many of them. So if I want to work on from URL library .request library, I could import the URL open. From there, it's just simple by using the with keyword. So to close the session after I finish up scraping the website, you can just use the URL open link and then decide on the name of the website that you would like to work on as maybe a response. And after you finish, so you start for example, looping line by line in that response. And from there, you can do whatever work. But don't forget, of course, the line need to be decoded. Also, you get the library of dates and times. They are really helpful and useful. Time, I could import the date function. From here, maybe you could define now is equal to the date today, just like so. And then if you would like to print the now, you will get the date. So these are a quick standard libraries, but there are many more than that. You may check out the documentation to this end. Next, we can check on some development tests and some extra features you might utilize while you are writing your code in Python. I will see you then.